All right, year two, obviously San Jose. How did what you thought San Jose was like, whether that's the area, the organization, how did it compare to how it actually all turned out?
Yeah, I mean, I think from day one, I really didn't know what to expect. Obviously, being in LA to start my career, and it being such a rivalry, it was definitely a cool experience. It was obviously a tough season in regards of winning games and things like that, but the group of guys that we have here, and honestly from the top down, is great, and it's exciting. I'm really excited to get things going here.
Talk to Ryan about going from rivalry to teammates now with the San Jose Sharks. You giving him some input there?
He's quite fine. He's been great so far, and there's a reason why he's been on so many teams and been a huge part of that team. Yeah. Whether that's on the ice or in the locker room, you can already tell that he's huge for the locker room and bringing all the guys together off the ice as well, and getting the group chat going. He's definitely leading the charge.
Another 30-goal season for you, third in a row. It's almost like you pencil it in that it's going to happen, but you're not a robot. That's not how this works. What do you contribute your level of consistency to?
Honestly, just trying to stick with my game. There were obviously a few times last year where I was struggling. Even if I was scoring a couple goals, I was not playing the way I wanted to play, but just sticking with it and understanding that it's a long season. That's sort of part of the process. And like I said, I'm looking forward to trying to do that again this year and winning more games here as well.
Got to take pride in that, though, that you're still able to produce at the clip that you're able to as you keep progressing in your career.
Yeah, I mean, I feel awesome. Knock on wood, I've been pretty fortunate with injuries and all that stuff, so I'm relatively healthy. And obviously, with the season, like I said, it's a long year. Things kind of take a toll on you, but the older I've been getting, the better I've sort of been taking care of my body. Yeah. And understanding that those are the things I have to do now. And it's definitely been a process, but at the same time, it's exciting. And with the group of guys we have coming in this year, I think we're all looking forward to taking the next step.
Yeah, my career went out and got 5,000 games of NHL experience to add to this dressing room. Do you feel like that takes a little bit of the burden off your shoulders, where last year you might have had to have a larger voice? Or do you also feel like it's a way to just insulate these young guys as they get to the level that you need them to get to?
I think it's a bit of everything. I think at the end of the day, I sort of got used to it. Me, Goody, Mar, we kind of took pride in trying to lead the team more vocally when I don't think we're necessarily those type of guys. But like you said, he brought in a lot of guys. I was a little nervous that I was going to be the oldest guy on the team, but that's not the case. But the guys that he brought in, like I said, they all fit in perfectly. And obviously the season hasn't started yet and camp hasn't necessarily started, but it feels like everybody's already become close friends, and that's the first step of having a strong season.
Well, that's something we did take away from that dressing room yesterday. Despite the losses piling up and the results weren't where you wanted, that was maybe the best vibes dressing room for a team that was where you were in the standings.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the games that we lost, we were leading going into the third period, and obviously the fans online started almost expecting it, which is not a good thing, but we were in a lot more games than our record showed, and yeah. I think that's part of the taking the next step is winning those games and putting ourselves in a position to make the playoffs. 35
close goal games, most in the NHL last year, so that's a lot of games. The fan base and people like me, you guys don't have a captain right now, but your name is floated out there. What does that mean to you to just gain that level of respect from the fans, your first year obviously here, people like myself, and within your own dressing room, I think you have the respect of your teammates.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I really appreciate it, and whether that's something that Grurzy and Warzo do, that's their decision, but at the end of the day, I don't think there's one guy in our locker room, if they name whoever to be a captain, that anybody would be upset. We have a really good group of guys in our locker room, and everybody gets along extremely well. So at the end of the day, whether there's a C on anybody's jersey or not, we're a close-knit group, and we have a lot of fun together off the ice, and it's a matter of bringing things together on the ice.
Mac and Will are going to run it back with Marlowe and Thornton. Looks like you might have a house guest. You've had him the last couple weeks. What's your first impressions of Michael Misa, the latest 18-year-old here trying to break camp with the Sharks?
He's a great kid. I knew a little bit about him before we even took him. Kind of got an inside scoop before the draft that we were probably going to take him to. So.
You mean all that talk about going somewhere else, number 2?
I mean, this was like 2 minutes before the. But I mean, at the end of the day, he, just from getting to meet him personally and him staying with us, he's a really nice kid. Obviously, pretty shy off the start, but I'm assuming halfway through the year, hopefully he makes the team. Halfway through the year, he'll fit in well with all the younger guys and. Won't stop talking.
Out of pure respect, I call you Uncle Toph because of where you are in the dressing room between the 2 kids. Last year, now we're taking under. Do you appreciate that name at this point in your career, or you need me to get a new nickname for you?
No, I mean I'm easy. I'm not complaining about anything, and like I said, it's I've been in the league for a while now, and trying to have as much fun as I can, but also have the younger guys understand that. The more you win, the more fun it is as well. So really looking forward to that.
You enter the year or your career, you're not really knowing where it's going. You've had your last name that means so much to you on a lot of different NHL sweaters. What's that like? That child growing up, and now your name's been on some of the iconic sweaters in the NHL.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. I mean, obviously you get drafted by a team and you win a Stanley Cup on a team, and you sort of think that you're going to be in the same organization your whole career. And obviously that wasn't the case for me, but. It's been a interesting journey to say the least, but fun at the same time. Obviously, hopefully still have a few good years left in my career, and then at one point I'll sit down and have a beer and really think about it.
Hey, we're entering into what really feels like a new era of San Jose Sharks. Not a lot of carryovers. Mari Ferrara's here still from the days of old. What makes you believe that this group is ready to take that next step in this evolution?
Well, I think the expectation is extremely high. I think everybody expects each other to go out and perform every single night, and it obviously helps having a guy like Macklin who leads the charge in practice every single day as well, just with his work ethic alone. So when I see that and other guys see a 19-year-old working as hard as he can on the ice and staying out extra and doing those things, and a guy like Will staying out late after practice as well. So I think it's one of those things where everybody's looking to take the next step forward, and there's a lot more pressure on guys as well.
Anonymous player poll came out today with The Athletic and said, who's the next face of the NHL? Macklin Celebrini got 24 out of the votes. You're a guy who's been in this league a lot. Those people that they're polling are probably your peers that you've been around. What is it that they notice about him that makes you believe that he is the next face of the NHL?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, his work ethic alone stands out. Obviously, he's extremely skilled and talented, but when you have the two of them combined, it makes a dangerous hockey player, and I think the future is extremely bright for him. And like I was saying, hopefully he takes that next step forward, and it's obviously going to be a little bit different with a lot more pressure and more big time games. There's a reason why we have the bigger games. On TV this year is because of guys like him and Will and Eki, and the list goes on. So more eyes, brighter lights, and it's got to put on a show.
Olympic year, so that's big for NBC. So we're going to talk with you about Olympics. What's it mean to you to represent when you have represented your country?
Oh, it was incredible. I was able to represent Canada twice at the World Championships after the season, and fortunate to win the gold twice. And it's just a different experience. It's a great honor. One, just to put the jersey on, and two, the people who work for Hockey Canada, the amount of work that they put in, for an event like that, it makes their work seem a little easier and a lot more fun. So that obviously goes a long way.
It's in the back of your mind that if you go out and have like an awesome first half here, that you can put that sweater on one more time this year?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what everybody wants to do, right? So I'm assuming from game one of the season, obviously every year everyone's coming, guns a-blazing, but it's going to be something different for sure.
aside from hockey, what's your favorite thing about the Olympics?
I think it's just a great experience. You see how much it means to people. You see the athletes that, represent their countries, world championships and things like that, but they don't get the opportunity to represent themselves as much as, say, a hockey player or something like that. We get, the honor of playing 82 games a year, and we're out there. So for them to be in the Olympics, it's their big thing every 4 years. It's something cool to watch, and obviously very emotional for them.
Some more fun ones now. What's something about opening night that still makes you feel like a kid?
I just think the fans come out, they miss the game. It's just a great experience. For myself, every year I get the butterflies, no matter what, and I just can't wait. It's been a long off season, and I'm excited to get back to it. What's
your most unique equipment quirk, or one that you've heard or seen?
I put like my right skate on before my left skate. I've seen some weird stuff, but
Granny used to change his tape between second and third.
I tape my stick every period, but
different color though, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. But he's not the only guy.
He's not that. Okay.
No, he's not the only guy, but he would do that. Guys would do that if they hadn't scored for a little bit, that type of thing. But there are some guys that take their gear off and stuff after periods, but I keep things relatively simple.
Marlo was famous for getting in the shower between second. Theme nights. The first night we have on our air is WWE night. Are you a wrestling fan of any sorts?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I know my sister is.
Okay.
She gets the group chat going about the wrestling every once in a while.
Good.
But yeah.
All right. So who on your team would you pick as a tag team partner?
Revo.
That's every single.
Or no. Okay, to go off the board, I'd pick Goody.
Okay. Oh, there you go. You got it. Yeah. Both guys, you ready to go?
Yeah, but Revo is going to be the unanimous for sure.
Yeah. Barry night. Obviously, we saw you at the Giants game, taking Toph, seeing your buddy over there. What is your favorite sport to go watch as a fan, and do you have a favorite memory as a fan?
I enjoy going to watch baseball. Majority of the games I go to watch is to watch Justin Turner play, and obviously good friends of ours. And so it's always good to go watch him play. And I know that whenever he gets the time, he likes to, try and come out. If not, he'll watch on TV. So we kind of got that mutual respect for each other's games. And obviously he's a great player too.
Has he been out to a Sharks game yet?
I don't think he's been to a Sharks game. He normally his off season when he's in LA, he would, whether I was on the Kings or not, he would make it to an LA game.
Nice. Well, I got to get him out here.
Exactly.
The other theme night is Next Generation. How'd you originally get into hockey?
Honestly, just growing up in Toronto, it's kind of part of the passage of growing up. I think as I started walking, my dad threw me in rollerblades, so I was pretty much walking and skating at the same time. And just like I said, being in Toronto, my dad being a huge hockey fan, started from there, and it kind of just stuck.
What team did you hate the most growing up?
Hated the most? I didn't hate anybody, to be honest. Obviously, I was a fan of the Leafs growing up a little bit, being able to go to some of those games. But I definitely didn't hate a team necessarily.
You got a hockey goat?
Wayne Gretzky.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
easy.
Man.
All good.
Sweet, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.